Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and those on replays. Hey, we certainly hope you stay. Now, we're back on our way to more Final Fantasy. That's right, we're off to basically the North Occult Crescent. Gonna go cause some more trouble, gain some more things, hopefully get some more spells learned, the last couple for my blue manage. And we'll have some last minute funny fun. Maybe get some more elements for the red mage. With that, I think we need to cut on over, because who wants to hang out here? Alright, so first things first. We want to go to Northhorn. Yes, please. Okay. Now, here we all are. Okay, now I'm gonna demonstrate this. This here, yep, there it is. Right, that is the tracker. Oh, that's what it actually looks like. That's what it actually looks like. There's a section that you can't see that's called popped on the other side. So that will be popping up and down as we go. Yeah, it does actually have a code on it. And that code is there to basically, you know, pass it along to friends so that everyone can be running it simultaneously for trackers. Right, so if you disappear or someone else wants to take over the tracker, they can keep calling out the times perfectly. Oh, that's cool. So, imbalanced diet has tracked, so let me just pop that. So, come down here to imbalanced diet, hit pop. Not going to do this? Come on. Refresh this. There we go. There we go, just had to refresh it. So, that's what it looks like when it's properly popped. Cool. It is. But as you can see, it eats up a massive portion of the screen, and I'm not going to be able to get to that. New. I am 39, but what I could do is try hitting over to scale model. Someone's already asked for a POTS timer. I don't think we've got a POTS timer just yet. I don't know how new this instance is. Okay, we got a full team as well, as usual, 71 out of 72. There will be a tower run, so expect people to be running on less. Finally, party waymarks. Activate my waymarks. That way we can see what's going on here. I'm trying to get through this fight, but I will also do a quick... Ah, no! Falling in the hole. Stuck in a crack. Even a fun crack. And that spot's empty. Cool. It doesn't have, it doesn't cover this, right? Because it fates up and down. So it won't follow those. It only follows the actual. Petrified. Absolutely stoned. Oh, please move. Oh, piss. Suck. Oh, blurred. That's a black mage that's there. So, what do we have? I don't know. What's Rickon here? What is he? Victomancer. Okay, so we lost. You're a dragon. Okay. Glad to join you there. Don't worry, I'll make sure this piece of dirt's not ruined. And you are another Pictomancer. Alright. So, the only two people who could res got knocked out. Oh, well, it happens. But we can talk about the tracker a bit more then, because, like I said, it does take up too much of the screen. So, you know, that's why I'm going to be hiding it as we do things. North Pot's roughly 9 minutes. North Pot, roughly 9 minutes. Cool, and that was 1 minute ago. So say about 8 minutes, North Pot. Okay. Now, I did use use my classic little cityscape to just cover up the actual key code for it. Because I had a thought in my head. It's like, yeah, wait. If I leave the key code open, someone might just pop in there and decide to be complete bungy and just like push all the pops and be like, oh, they can technically do that if you share it out. Now, technically, there's also a password, and that's technically up there as well. Oh. It's an automatically created password, I think. Oh, so you don't have to worry about it. You know, they get the code. They need the code, the password, and the thing, and it's all up in that top little bit that's covered by the cityscape thing. Yay! I'm a little enlightened. Right. Oh. Be polite. Professionals have standards after all. Let's go get this one. Gale Force encounter. Started alright? Yeah, it is. What are we doing here? 76. Cool. Not gonna get this one either. Probably not. No, I'm not. Oh well. Hit wrong turn as well, didn't I? Yep. Sad. Oh well. At least I can pick people up if they're dead. Anyone toast? Nope. No one dead. No one dead. Everyone up. Okay, that's not a person. Another reason I like my yellow. Oh, it's put anything. It's fallen over. They're too embarrassed to stand up. So, yeah, like I said, it could be there, but it's going to take up too much of the screen. Can you not make it smaller? Not really. No. Not really. Alright, so Potts was 9 minutes 33, so that makes it about 42. The Pot's in about 5 minutes now. Right, that went fast. So, Pot's next. Pot's next, Pot's next. Also found out where the entrance to the underground is. You did? I did. I had to go look for it. It's actually here. But this building right here, it goes down. Underground. Ooh, kind of cool. Yeah, but it's a long way down. Oh, it is? It is. It's like... People are making Soviet Russia jokes about the chests. No, you're not hunting the chests are hunting you. Could well be the case. Oh, sneezies. You usually mute for that. I usually do, yes. Ah, forgot to do it this time. It's alright. About 3 minutes, you think? About 3 minutes. So, let me just pop this up. So when you hear the music go plat or the sound effects go plat, you know I've just grabbed the piece here. Where do you have it sitting? I have it sitting basically, unfortunately, it's on my other screen, of course. One of those things, the more windows you seem to have, the more you want. You want, like... Oh, the rain stopped. Sitting there thinking, what the fuck's wrong with the sound? All of a sudden. I say that, I've got a mute button on my headphones I've got. Sometimes I occasionally will bump it. Not realize it, and then the sound's out. It's like, why did the sound die? And I'm most upset with that until I find out it's just that again. So, that's the nonsense? Uh-oh. What's that critical encounter? That is Dark Artistry. So, let me just pop key on that one. Being a pain in the ass tonight. Tracker? A little bit. That's okay. I can live with that being that much of a pain in the ass. So that's the what we expect to happen. And it's just the occult. Yeah, it's literally ffxiv-occult.com. Right? We just put in occult tracker into a Google search for like FF14 occult tracker. Up it pops. Okay, there's less than 20 people here, so it's likely we'll get this. So I'd say there's a large number of people doing tower at the moment. Hooray. That increases the odds we're going to get this. There's a whole bunch of people who just ran off to the CE, which is good. Hit here. It's about to peak up. Now, I think it'll wait about 1:20 to basically fire. You do? I think this timer here will actually run out before it fires. Just to basically make sure those people are locked in. So that 10 seconds after that. So what are we, about a minute out now? So it does the whole commence, and after it does commence, this will trigger. Sure? Yeah, I'm pretty certain on that one. Oh, nope, it's going right now. Hit the pop. Hit the pop. First of the line, isn't it? Yep. Aw, that's bullshit. Oh well, at least I got the timers. It's a first pots. It is a first pots. You're not going to make that. Nope. This is a fairly brand new instance. Alright, that's good then. It is? It is. So, if I hit my button over here, tracker, this is what it looks like right now. See how it's got both of them? Okay. Oh, so it's going to tell me South Pots is in 30 minutes, and the new one, it's just, like, going to be that. Oh, that actually does. It does. It does. It tracks both. It's quite nice, actually. Very nice. Oh, while we're sort of dingering around, I'm just going to trade these 2 cards to him, because I remember I have 2 cards to trade to him. time a little more effectively. Just a little. Yep, tomorrow we're getting into Starfield. What are we going to do? I'm undecided whether I'm hitting Ryujin or if I'm hitting someone else. What would you say about that? Like, the concept of becoming, being a free star person, doing free star stuff, or UC stuff, doing UC stuff, or vice versa, is one thing. Personally, I think I would have changed it so that, yeah, like, you can't sort of be part of Vanguard and the Free Star Rangers at the same time. I know you can. That's a modern game thing. Oh, maybe I can make it. Says after it's sort of like halfway gone. Oh, it's terrible. It's horrible. It's like, dude, get your act together. Very much so. The more experience you get, the better off you go. Sorry, that was backwards. 43 and 13. You could give people that tracker ID. Yeah, I could. I could just go, here's the tracker. I pretty much knew I was putting this out. Okay. So I can go export tracker and just like scream it out across the thing, and people will be like, oh shit. Right? And anyone who's in the tracker then can basically hit the pop button and the thing pops. Really? Yep, they can. So if you're doing like with a group of people and some people run off to do tower and some people don't get in, they can keep popping, Oh, it's a mimic. They could keep triggering as you go type thing. No, what is that? Royal bastard. Behind the body. Oh, outside of chill out. How many really cool one-liners do you do? Right still. Chill out. Cool. There he goes. Let's check the nearby spot. Right there, and then I'll zip back. So, the subterranean can have a silver at it? Yes, it can have a silver. Right, so if I hit this, there's the D. The D point. Okay. It's like, oh no, there's one. Yes, there's one. That's the one it's talking about. No! And I did remind myself, I did say there was a missing one. It wasn't until I noted there was a subterranean that I was like, oh, of course there is. But I figured this was the way in. But I'll just go in that way. Oops, it's another bronzy. Territorial dispute. Hooray! No, that's not a dead body. Oops. But we will check the A point. Ooh, Picnicker's Barding. Nice. I don't think I have that one. Hey, no CE is open right now. That's all rightable. I'm waiting for this one here. Want this one, and to get enough of this level. Let's just close that and make it. Ooh, darn it. Forward. He died. Get back up. Turn the end. Oh, good. So what was the critical encounter? It's right there, except no imitation. Oh, tracker. Except no imitators. Up here. I could run all the way back and then teleport to here, but... the tracker thing? Yeah, it looks like this now. Pop it up. There you go. Okay. You can see we are 21 minutes to South Potts, which is nice. I'm gonna go up and around this here. But you see what I mean? It's just like, oh, I didn't know there's a staircase right there. Is that where everyone's going for that? Head off. Back here to control. There is a staircase there. Neat. Hey, I'm looking for group. Accept that, I'll get rid of this. Much time? Oh, a minute 40. I'll just quickly... Not playing with the mimic, but I will check the spot. But was everyone just like... Yeah, everyone knows there's a spot here, right at the end. And... No, there's no chest there for me. I'll be back to this. Second. Do. Part away arrow 3 if you know arrow 2, and the one you get Blue Mage Soul has missile. I can tell them where the Blue Mage stuck, or the SCEs, and tell them where the rest of it is. Good. Good. There's no imitator. Kind of bad. Missiles, I must admit, has been one of the weaker bits. I have no wind. I wanted to cast. Go to the green thing. The green thing is not a wind spell. Oh, you're right. It's not a wind spell. Wait for it. He might do the other. The fan, run in, run in. Right here in the corner. Don't touch the blue. Thank you, Buster. Dark Mage and his leopard skin undies over there. He's having a great old time. Oh, they're at the other. You did one, and I'm expecting the Hellhound is out. Toby is out. Yep. Toby is charged. Toby doing that pattern. So Metamorph does indicate the next or limited job that will most likely be being brought in will be Morpher after Beastmaster. Yeah, because in Ocean, which was the last opening, it was yeah. Oh, that's right. Beastmaster was the boss of the the duel with them. There we go. All right. Right. check after. Check before, check after. But doing CEs and fates are what spawns the silver chests and things. They are? Mm-hmm. Right, so I'm now high enough a level. I should be able to get White Wind. Now we'll want to get White Wind. Preferably before Quarry. I'm going to make an attempt for that. Another attempt for that. Another attempt for that. Yeah, change to Blue Mage. Is he going to hurt? He's still going to hurt, but I should be able to inflict enough for this. Where am I now? Oh, okay. I've gone. Interesting. Okay, so I want to... do cast that. There we go. White Wind. Cool. Now, I can see about getting the other thing. I'm only one spell line off of this, which is kind of cool. I will check the spot up here, silver. And it's quarried away. Perfect! I couldn't have asked for a better combination. Hooray! And there's no chest there. Nice. And I do have arrow too. Oh, arrow too. I didn't want to start the quest with Carrot Throne because in the odd chance that this popped when it did. I don't care. I have White Wind now. Stores own in this equal to amount of your current hit points. So exactly like it's always been. Nice. And that'll just replace this arrow. Uh-huh. Okay, also, I think that should be the default. Yeah, so that gives me arrow here, aqua breath there. It is... Holy crap. I mean, it's a decent spell. Cooldown that one. Well, I suppose it is, because the other White Wind is the only one. We don't have Mighty Guard, do we? No. We don't technically have Missile. I mean, we do have White Wind. It should be on, yeah, right here, White Wind. Same icon, yep. Don't think we have Mighty Guard. Or Missile. This Match for magic. No, there is no mighty guard. Aqua breath. Aqua breath, yes. You have aqua breath? Yeah, aqua breath. It's a different one. Oh, we do. So aqua breath we have. White wind we have. Arrow. Arrow, yeah, I would think we have arrow. No. Oh, you did not pop this. Give me a second here. Yep. Also a limited range. I just need to cast this button. Stay here. No, not really. He's only doing 2 turns, so he's turning twice. Permanent focus. I don't learn it, yeah, definitely taking it in. Okay, so I save spot. I'm in the wrong spot. Left combination. Okay, so he's only turning once. He's turning twice. These two are turning 3 times. Be fine. Those two will turn again, but those two don't, so this is still a good place to sit. Right combination. Fire under his butt. Okay, you're turning twice, you're turning 3 times, you're turning 3 times. There it is, 5th Astral Blues. Woo! Arrow 3. Truly mastered now. There's that bit of leering. Ooh, silly, it's right there. Oop. Oh, shit. It's right there, but Pots is down there. Oh, right, Pots. Pots in a minute. Right, so just bring that up. See? Pots in a minute. I know it says 2 minutes on there, but it's a minute on mine. I'd correct it detail here, but that says 2 minutes, says 1 minute. Will be a proper size pots too. Bring it up for me. 58 seconds. Does that show proper? See, 54, 53, 52. Oh, it actually counts it down. Yeah, it counts it down. It's nice. But it, like I said, I can't make it any smaller. Well, technically I can, but then it becomes a pain in the ass. I tried to shrink it down to a tiny little thing. But then it's like this massive thing that sits on the screen. That's just like, ugh. Illegible. Illegible? Illegible, and you can't read it either. How would you track it before the tracker? Well, the same way I do track most things. Write it down on a piece of paper that I have, like, pad of paper near my desk, and I just write things down on it. Oh, so when you get ideas for parts of the playthrough, I'm like, oh, right, this could be changed in the playthrough, and this can. That's where I make notes from. Nice. Pots. Far, far to the southeast. Southeast is Forbidden Folios. Second. Forbidden Folios. Yep. Far, far to the southeast. Far, far to southeast. So we still have, we've reached the 40, hooray. May have to do the quest thing that basically says you're high enough a power level to enter into the thing. Yep. Will you be entering the thing before that, though? No. No, I won't. Far, far to the south. Oh, it's up in this little region. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Up through here. No silver. No silver. Out west. Yeah, we realize that. West. Northwest. Nothing fancy pants. There's a timer left on this thing. Oh, still a minute. Excellent. Let's get there then. You don't need it for the... no. I don't need it to deal with what I'm dealing with, but I do need it for basically this. What am I doing? Drive, people, drive! Anyone seen any carrots? Not yet. Equally in search of them. Not yet. Right, so head back up, talk with Kethrum after this. Yeah. We'll do the quest thing. Now that we're 40. Divided by 5, divided by 4. Not dividable by 6. He is vulnerable to fire. Quite like red paint. Prime knowledge level death, but divided by 40. Okay, this should be wrong in both cases. 40 is not a prime number. Oh, if I'm a prime number. Alright, that makes more sense. 45. The level has been altered. Visible by 5. Level 4, holy. Wait, no, I'm 44. Yes, I can. Level 5, death. No. And I don't think I'm a prime.
yet, but you can't try 5 by I might argue 45 by 3. 15, right? True. That's how, just some quick math. It's like, you can do 15, so. Anyway, Catherine. Right. I will drop out of the party. Okay, so I have to do something. Probably brimming with knowledge. The crew defeated those beasties. The theory of knowledge should be fully functional. It's the time. Time you're headed to the tower and took down the index. Now accessible. Minimum of 12 entrances across 3 alliance parties. Speak to Jeff Roy once you've assembled a suitable group. Alright, well that was underwhelming. I thought it would have been more than that. I'll take a quick ride to open up this underground thing. Really? Yeah, let's go do this. So, let's just do a quick carrot check. I've seen one in here. Not one in here. Sneak it out. This location should be this one right here. Lose that. No, it wasn't this location. Okay. It is a side building. Yeah, it is. 39. Okay, you guys aren't going to bother me. Cool. Shouldn't bother me. Ah. There. Building on the edge. Building on the edge? Building on the edge. Huh? Yeah, this one. Oh, not that building either. Huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, grumpy you. This building, perhaps. Yes, this one with the purple glow. I'm just going to skip that one. I will figure out what it is now that I can... That was the wrong bloody button, you goofy. This button. And it's familiar tactic. So, pop that, thank you. It's 17 minutes to pots. Place goes down a bit, doesn't it? It does. Map the realm. Jesus. Not even a thing. Where's the eye? Oh, it's over there. I gotta. Response is hit. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take that one on that chin. Oh, Bonnie! I am so thankful for you. Alright. Good. Thank you very much. So they're doing pretty much the same thing I was doing. Yep. I'm down here just to chest, the chest. Back end of you, is it? We head up there. Must be looking for a carrot or something. That saved me my butt. Yeah. Count that as out. And a quick patchwork on that, please. Worth looking down to? Definitely. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm going to need far more silvers. Let's get this one. Where's that one? Dark Territory. Face deep in darkness came vicious void since suffers from corrupting influence of another realm. Its structures are even ground eroding into an unknown substance. Dermis domain holds two meanings: attractive existence leading to its territory, case of more powerful entities. Powerful void centered, basically just absorbing the ether out of the ground itself then. That would be my guess. There's one silver coffer outstanding. One silver coffer. Well, we grabbed the one that was underneath. Question is, what's better for leveling? My honest answer is either or and anything. Doing a combination of both is probably better. I did not bring any pressure. Mm-hmm. Back to the thing. Back to the thing. North Pot's 11 minutes. Okay, I think I'm going to hold off. Doing tower? Yeah.
Until I get more horsepower under your belt?
I think so. Okay, so there's Fork Tower priority. Yep, and Arcane Amulets, which are like the Octuple Swipe. What do you these fights are There we go. Right. I know, there'll be a big old, hey, we don't want this. So 36 people go out. Looking for pretty much push through the rest of your classes first. I'm not going to say no, but I'm also not going to say it's all right. It's also being the Bane might add into the attack too. Wait for it. Oh, never mind. Someone else picked them up. So. Oh, beast on me. You're not pop that one, did you? Nope, I did not pop that one. put out. I'm just looking for the CE. Do not do. Really thinking about it. That's a trap. Pots in 6. Look over at your thing. You like pots in 5. Fourth and 5. And I will take the pots. So 36 people are downstairs. 20 people can get pots at maximum. 36, 3 sets of 12. 12, 24, 36. Right. So how much power do you want before you go down there? There's a question. Well, excuse me. If I think about it, I have +2 on all my stuff, which is a plus, or except for the boots, right? I'm not going to count these items here, which are +1, 2, 3, and then this one, of course, gives +2 once I have that, so that's 5 that's in there. I'm not going to say get this, because this is at random, and I'm not dropping roughly, well, almost all my coin to just basically get it at 12 million a pop. And I've checked it on Universalis, which is the Final Fantasy XIV market board site, which lets you see all the different servers, what they're selling it for, so you can zip to the cheaper one to buy. Oh. Really? Yep. Oh. Well, that's kind of nice. It is. It can save you a mil here and there. Now, right? The speed and effectiveness is this. Sometimes it's not for sale on yours. Oh, speaking of which, I used the... No, I did not. That was worth. What are we at? 2 minutes? Yeah, it looks like it. 2 minutes on the tracker. Sucks. Oh, what are you gonna do? Right? Just gotta wait for it to pop and go. How was that prism? That was a good prism. Only had the one though. Oh well, bronze chests it is. That's something to go harass someone with you. Would we like to make? You would go use one prism and then give them that. That would be funny. That'd be funny to do this. Like, oh yeah, this is the prism. They'll use it. It pops on their head. How long does this last? Apparently not that long. Still, equally fun. We got +2, +2, +2, +2, +2. Nice. And both rings. Nice. And same problem here. Isn't that always the problem? Yep. slash. What do we? Minute? 40 seconds or so close to it. Still. Oh, thank you, Nagy. What do you got? 65? Yeah, no, it's gonna happen. So many warriors. Here goes. Okay, this is fast. That's nice. Fruit, where are you? There. Dragon. Look at that. These spells? They are spells. It's always about touching something, right? That's all the solid flame. Is that enough for the pot? It was. Nice. Where are we going? South. East. That way. Well then. Let's be about it then. Could be over here. Far to the south. Okay. Northwest. Northwest. It's up there. Right where the silver chest is normally. Speaking of which, since I left, that changed, and it did. Party. Oops. That was just wonderful. Try that. Bother you? That doesn't. Well, it does bother me. Not bother me. It's a bronze coffer. A little more gold, a little more silver. That's pretty good. Hour underway. Nice. Oh, hey, you want to find me another one? Far, far to the southwest. Alright, so let's teleport over to go back here, then over here, and then see what you say. Okay, how's it here? Is it just west from here? Yeah, far, far to the west from here. Far, far to the west. Far, far to the south. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta go up there. Gotta go up. I do with the angry bees. Hospital. To the northwest. Up into the southwest. Gold! We got a bronze and then I got a gold. Nice. Also, no silver. Okay, so I didn't pop this one. No, you have not popped this one on the thing. Can't do it through the thing, okay? No, I have to pull this up. And this one is Pauline Behavior. Pop that. There we go. Oops. Driving all over the place. Tracker now looks like this. Yes. That's the whole thing. That only means we can see ahead of the competition. First Resurgence, Double Trouble, but those two people have to do grinding. Oh, thank you. Tiny Terror, Lost on the Wind, and Ahead of Competition would be the next three to pop, and it's 24 minutes to Southport. Nifty. And I just said, that's just, we had basic vomit, so I guess dark vomit works. Is this the one that gives the blue mage? Hmm. Got a Cannonator, Necromancer. Someone's just doing it as a freelancer. You're just... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, no, it's show off. Deal with this blumage. I'll show you a planes tracker. Bang! That was the second most original. why I hate those omnibuses. Spin the wind. Sets off the breath. Oh, hello. What are you doing on there? You need to get up. Run faster. Got him. Rah. Oof. So, get your shoes sorted. Yeah, that should be this time. Okay, pretty good. Yeah. Maybe hit the tower Monday. Ooh, that could be good. They give you not the gonna be fun. Check the A point. You don't have to get off to take a look at that sort of stuff. Ew. I bet you there's one that's free from. When you're gonna have to be a little careful about running in. Huh? Yeah, just a little. Critical encounter, lost on the wind. We said that was gonna be one. Lightning, is it? This and lost on the wind. Oh, cool. Have a quick look over here. Drive through all the fungal blooms. Nice. Oh. Too much fun. Too much fun. Having way too much fun. Oh, there it is. Drive there? Just drive there. Right here. How much time? 46 seconds. The two. Sure. Think I may have enough time for that. $30 seconds. Nothing. Remember, yellow out, blue or green in. Yellow out, blue in, or green in. Remember what the attack's called? The thing with the blue yellow over his head? That's all I know. Technically, it's lightning. You don't have. No, there's ice, fire, lightning. Might do some research on the tower, see if I can get an answer for who's vulnerable to I like the red mage concept. Green, in. I hate that there's been like 3 different mechanics with these feathers. It has. Out. Windblade. There we go. Actually, a blade on windblade. It is. Someone's tail all about. Would you rather be lucky than skilled? Or would you rather be skillful than lucky? Is luck something that exists in the absence of skill? Does it? Filthy. There it is. 200 credits each time. 200 credits each time. Not many things left on the list, is there? No, there really isn't. Check the G. Check the G part. So where do we sit on this? Well, we sit like this now. So ahead of the competition, Tiny Terror are the only two that sort of can trigger, unless someone starts to grind some of the mobs, the bighorns or the guards. I don't think anyone will be grinding guards, so... or the bighorns, so one of those two. How close to pots again? Ooh, question. 4 minutes. And it's south. 4 minutes at the south. There's the bout. Just called out 4 minutes pot south. They are 4 minutes pot south. Give someone the tracker when you're finished. Exactly, that's what you want to do. Ask if anyone's running a tracker. If not, just give them the tracker. And anyone want to take over the tracker? Here it is. Export it and give them. Just drop it in the chat. Well, that's nice. It is. Then they just keep on running it. More people running trackers, the easier it is to do, because you just ask for the tracker number and you get the tracker ID and someone else is pushing all the buttons. You just look over and see what the timers say on it all. You know, there's the weather. Clouds for so long, it's going to be this for this. There it is, and that is head of the competition. So that one popped. Imbalanced diet will be back up in 20 minutes. That was the one we came in on. It was, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. That means... I could see people pushing the Bighorn and the Blackguard for Double Trouble and Cursed Resurgence because they have notes on the Claret Dragon and Conjured Curaphisti. Are in here. Which I don't have there if they're there. Phantom Necromancer, the Abductor. Another monster there. Alabaster Blade. Conjured Curaphisti I have. I don't have these, which will be the towers. That's the dark territory, and then this is obviously going to be the tower, and this, and all the end stuff there. So you still have a few things to go track down. Yeah, this is the Southern Fork Tower. Okay, so you look at what you can track down. Do you care? It doesn't do anything. Oh, 15 seconds. Doesn't do anything? It doesn't do anything. And that's the sticker point to this whole thing. Not at all. Damn it. Oh. Bad indeed. But I will check the number 1 spot. Well, I will check the number. Announces now the party lead. Hooray! Need to grab my chests, take care. All filled up for him, I guess. There. Is what is. Just do what you can. Play the game and put things away. Oh well. So, as I plan, see what quests I want to complete there. I'll probably do another case of everything just to see and make sure nothing else has changed. Equally distributed. I got boofed for it. And you got before. You gotta do Savage to get that car. One day. Find a group of the savages and just like, Or is not there. Oh well. I could hold off until I've got top gear before doing the dungeon. So, but I don't want to leave it too long. No. Definitely a case of come in with a full leveled class. Oh yeah. You agree? I do agree. Wait, that's underway. The Tiny Terror would take place up here. What are you doing? Cost you 1,200 to get you 300. 12 gets you 3. Jesus. Inflation is terrible, huh? Expensive markups on that stuff. Yep. That'll be something else I'd want to see if there's a possibility of. But odd? Yeah. In Starfield. What would the mod be? Ooh, there's a question. The mod itself would be a case of, hey, this is the, say, do an economy mod. Oh, that'd be an interesting thing. It would be an interesting thing. Get it off. Oh well. So sad. Never mind. Yes, please. Oh, wait. Check the A? Check the A. But you checked it too long ago. I know. But I also did a few things different since then. Before rotating around again. Yep. Ooh, free stuff. $1,000. Not really used in anything, is it? Not really, no. No recipe uses it. So it's not a crafting item. Get them. First Resurgence. You die from fire. Nice. Yeah, most of the undead things look like they died of fire. Cult Enlightenment. Can't argue. I'd look silly if I did. That's true. You would look silly. Not in the, hey, I could walk it off as if I was cool kind of silly. Just look silly. But, oh. So these are the big horns that were being killed to spawn this? Yep. It should be Claret Dragon. I don't have the thing, so I understand why someone was doing it. Really? Oh, absolutely. If I pop it up here for a moment, you can also see these little chests. These indicate there's like stuff there to be picked up. Oh, in the form of bits. It doesn't say, for instance, calling behavior.
is one of the ones that basically hides the other function to it. Just a web page, just a web page. It's not a load-in mod, it's just a website. There, people are fighting the woolly backs. Better help them. I find out. Burn it! Okay, now that I'm 40, this seems to find all the enemy styles. You're a thief. That's Thief's Detect. So I could get a list of all the enemies here and actually then just drive around and get into a fight with all the ones below at level or lower. Burn it! It's like, what have I got for Summoner? I got Wind, I have Lightning, I have Fire. You don't have Ice. No, it's Ice with Shiva. It surely would feel weird if Summoners Shiva. Oh my god, but Shiva's a classic. It is one of the classics. It's right there with the standard 3. Shiva.
just have to take a look at what special abilities are on each of them. With a towel, you'd probably want a red mage. Thief to deal with any sort of traps. True. Yep. Maybe a geomancer to deal with any sort of gaps they need to float over. True. But getting close to time for me to pull off anyway. Nothing there. Nothing there. Check number 3 again. You're just gonna be more disrespectful for them, aren't you? Yep. Arr. Come and get me, I say. I got plenty of horsepower under this thing. It's good. He's already given up. Check the 2. Yep. The 2. What's the timers like? Oh, that's a good question. Here. 10 minutes to this, 8 minutes before dark, R3 can trigger it again. Right, so the only ones that could trigger are Imbalanced Diet and Tiny Terror. Yeah. That's not bad then. And we have Tiny Terror. Technically, 3 levels above, so one needs to arm for gold. Nachos there. It's 9 minutes to pots. Minutes to Potsdam. I can spell north, not earth. Someone's like, "Oh, I was just about to ask. Thanks." Oh, and this one's Paul. Sometimes you have to refresh it. clearable. This one is going to take, it's about 7 minutes. Ugh. This is going to be a really tight fight. And you don't have any help doing it. No. Oh well. You might miss out on pots. Yeah, it's 6 minutes. I'm just gonna count that out. It's 6 minutes. No, we can't do this in 6 minutes. No one's doing tower though. Yeah, okay, check that. Then go down to pots. That sounds like a decent go to me. Look there dozens of times. It wasn't there. Maybe there now. Like I said, doing things changes which places though it is. Does they despawn it? Don't think so. I haven't read anything to state that. Been there all night. No. Bet you 10 to 1 it reappeared at the very bottom. That'd just be a pain in the rear. It would be a massive just It's a bit like hitting the tower, though, in Southern. Yeah, that big building that was on the bottom corner, like here. How horrible was that thing? Ugh. I got, what, 1, 2, 3? And I got one already, so that's enough to get the boots to that. Cool. Okay. While we're waiting 4 minutes, let's have a look at the other classes then. So it gets jump, step forth, that, smoke, lightning scroll, flame scroll. What's this Fuma Shuriken do? It's just a straight attack. And then of course lightning damage, fire damage, invasion, and that, right? Attacks this, reduces damage taken by this. Cool. Move this in the direction. Lance increases that, reduces damage taken. Cool. I got 4 minutes. White Mage is cure. Cure single target, cure party target. It's hurt. Pervious to attack, raise, and this is going to be very useful. Instant with a very fast recast. So there's definitely got to be someone playing Phantom White Mage at level 4 at least. And this is unaspected damage when used against undead. Alright, that's fine. Black magic is force fire, ice, lightning, toad. Red Mage is fire, ice, lightning. Okay. If I went with my... This is unaspected, grants Drain Touch. This increases against weak to ice, weak to wind, weak to lightning. You probably would want a Necromancer. Yep. You have Arrow and That's all? Yep. Summoner is fire, lightning, barrier, wind, and unaspected. I don't think any one character is going to have that. No. If I look at the other jobs, I think Cannoneer would be the only one. Like, that's Comet, Smash. I'd have to take a hunt look. I don't think any of the others really have this. You got Shock Cannon, which would be this. Phantom Fire, which is probably fire damage. Holy, Silver, and Dark are their own things. Yeah. Battle Bell, Weather, Ringing Respite, Suspend. You'd want to suspend. You'd probably want Tempest or White Mage. Someone with the Revive Raise. Someone with Trap Detection. Maybe this for Libra. Lockpicker. This is another tower run. Yep. Alright. So you got enough to get your armor for the night then? Yep. 16. Nice. Yep. Nice. Far, far to the west. And of course, imbalanced diet. Southwest. On the island? Ooh, I'll take the 16 gold. far, far to the northwest. To the north. All right. It's far, far to the north. So I want to head to that shard. I can't swim across the water. Not safe to do so. Not safe to do so. That shard. Something to the south. To the east. Southeast. South. Immediately northwest. All right. Works for me. Yeah. So, let's spect this. Oh, I don't have you. Nice. You got all that. Yep. Corner took Carwin tunic. Right, which is this. Or this. And I'm like, don't. No, Carwin boots. Obviously for somewhere I don't remember. That's usually a terrible thing. Can't remember why you need it? Ooh. Alright, so I've got all +2 here. Now, I feel better about that because this, when you look at it, was +3. Oh. So, if I'd done the other tower, which I didn't, right, I am now physically equipped at the same sort of level. Alright, what am I missing? 0 silver coppers. Okay, I'm okay with that. 29 bronze. More than okay with that. I am more than okay with that. I am not missing any silvers. Oops. Go. Perfectly fine with it. Pastel purple. How's my coinage doing? Slow. 210 this week, though. That's not particularly spectacular, is it, though? No, it is not. It isn't spectacular, but then again, I've been pushing the roulettables. Okay. Now, the interesting thing
is, in my opinion,
Most of the extra skills don't
cross over with anything. But that said, it does cross over with the red mage. And a couple of the other mages all cross over because of your ability to hard cast stuff under swift cast. So you're thinking, well, if I look here, only these, and when I've got here and here, when you're doing, distractible, easy writing things. So those are the only real cast time spells as a summoner. But I asked whether other things there are. There's Black Mage, whom would be allowed to hard cast spells. That does seem to be the... What are you? Let me adjust the price of you. 95. I had to check what it was actually going to sell for. Like, it sells for this. Cool. That'll be fine. It will be. It will be fine. Not a problem on time. Right under here. It's the fireworks. Seen it dozens of times. Still. Making things explode would have been easy to figure out. Right? Well, saltpeter, it is not exactly a polite material. A few things mixed that are potassium compounds are polite. Right? Yeah. So, I'm sure it would have been discovered as a fertilizer first. Alright. Mixing it with charcoal, not an unusual thing. No, it wouldn't be. Not considering when you figure out how you acquire potassium elements. Okay. Then all it would have taken would be a little bit of heat. People would have gone, that's interesting. So I know the discovery of gunpowder was, does come from ancient China. Hooray! And like I said, it probably would have been a fertilizer mix that would have been initialized as the thing until someone, I don't know, a fire broke out where it was being kept, and, well, proverbial building coming down, everyone was like, what happened? Someone figured it out. It's like, but why? Well, a lot of the early, like outside guano, guano is the number one thing, which is basically bird poop, from seabirds specifically. Right, so that's where you'd go get your seabird colonies, or bat colonies would be the other great use of it. Or there is other processi
It's not usable in that form. It has to be refined. Ah. Right? Well, it's not usable as gunpowder in that. Right. Right. So it might have been in a dried format, like I said, unpolite as a material. Enough to cause, not explosion, probably a case of something burning way more than it should. It's like, that building is burning funny. As for all the chemicals, we found out if you put certain things in fire, they burn funny colors. Like, really? Mm-hmm. I will just clear the tracker. I don't need it open anymore. Nope, I do not. That drives me nuts. It shows the piece around the tracker. Yeah. Ugh. So, because it only triggers off of things I cast. The next thing, instant cast. So technically, it would trigger off the double from a freet. And it would trigger off this to cast the next on instant, but almost everything's instant anyway. Oh, right. If you went in as a... I went in as a scholar, then my broil would mean my next heal would be instant. Oh, any heals I do, like when I do this, you know, cast this, cast that, dump this, I could then dump something like this instantly. So it would work more, or it would work better on my scholar. It would, wouldn't it? It would. I can see any healer basically thinking it's bloody brilliant to basically have red mage as your take-in. Because then you're already casting glare, which means effectively it turns all your heals into instances. I'd have to test that, but if that's what it is, then being a white-red mage or a pink mage would be the, you know... A pink mage? Wow, what do you got? You know, I know when you mix black and white, it becomes red in this game. Blue's taking from the enemies. Green is something else. Like a green mage? A green mage is like an elementalist, but elements. So all the little fire sprites and stuff like that. Who do we have? Rago, we played them. Kasumi, we played them. And Azrath. Zareth. We got a yo from Yaruko, and Azarath is an Ai, and I'll just give an evening to the maps. Let's play. Second Dan, third Q, fifth Q, seventh Q. Well, that's an easy... Guess what I want to do? I've almost got straight right there, so do nail those. Righteous battle. I'm north. Not that one. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 9 I want. That's it. Politely. All I need now is a pair, or a 3 or a 6. 3 or 6, throw that, wait for the pair. It's not a bad place to be. Okay, so it's 1 3's down. If I get a pair of dragons, I'd be very happy. I know, it's not going to be that. Oh, sad. Should have kept that. Could have kept it and thrown the 5 and the 3, 4 and the 5. Kept the south and the east. No. If I hold that, I can see all the weirdness happening. Don't want to do it. Okay. You get another 4 or 5, you're just going to sit on it. Much. There it is.
Wow, this looks promising.
Drop the green on the white. 3 tiles. It's a straight with the Akidora, so that's 3, something like that. No Ipatatsu for me. No bonus. There it is.
Victory is at hand, is it not? You won't rest on these laurels, of course.
Nice hand. Was. You're last in the set? I am last in the set. Well, this says Tanyo. Go the east? Yes. Four, 5, 6. Care. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 needs. Right? Yeah. I like that I got 2, 3, 4, 2, 3.
Wow, this looks promising.
Can you? Pretty much. You didn't have to reachy? No, I did not have to reachy. If I hadn't and thrown the 3, I would have been able to swap out and throw the 5. Hand would be exactly the same. Yep, I'm waiting on 3 tiles, 3 2s. Thrown the 3, thrown the 4. I've thrown the 1, the 3. Red dragon gone, green dragon gone. East has east, so they're double up there. I could walk into them. I like this, though. I haven't thrown a single bamboo in all of this. Green dead, red dead. Redemption. Chuckle-dee, chuckle-dee. First white. You have to ignore all the tiles after this for what my hand is, for discards purposes.
So it goes. But we may yet have the better hand.
I think Kasumi has that. Yep, there it goes.
Small mercies, I suppose.
Not I, but I lose 1,000 anyway. Because I bet. Ooh, owie. That's game. GG.
We can do better. Do you not agree?
Holy. I got bullied to death. Yeah, Rauku got dunked. Everyone will probably meet up for another match right after this. Like, I took him for 8,000. Probably everyone right back again. Alright, round 2. Evening, back for round 2. Be like, that was quick. Was. Everyone again? I would bet is going to be close. Oh no, it's 3 completely different people. Lewis, Rain, and Violet. Violet's got the Omega skin from the thing. Yep. Mink. I'll just go with standard evening then. Rain's wearing a Bliod. Blob. Ooh, what do I got? Ooh, what do I got? Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, so I have 2 pair right out the bat. Nice. 1 Yaku right there. Yep. And 1, 2 possible melds. 7, 4 split. Okay. I know, 6 is the go, but... yeah, I still can get the 5, and this gives me a pair. Well, so I got 1, 2, 3 pair now. I will wreck Red Dragon. I could get the 3, and then I have 2 melds here. Drop the 8. Yeah. Probably not. We'll drop that, though. 4? Yep. Why would you hit the 4 and drop that? Let's do. Could have kept the 4? I think it would have been more dangerous later. Nice. 2 is most likely my pair. 6, 7, 8. I like it. Throw the 1. So it's drop that, chi that, on that. On that, drop that. 2 or 5s are my outs. I got 4 5s and 1 2, so 5 tiles. Do that? Yep. What's that give you? 3 tiles. Just reduced my out. You'd prefer it? I would prefer it. If you get another 6 here, I could throw the 8, and then I can get out on an all pawn. We'll can that. Eat that. The fact that I threw an Akidora should be more than enough to say West is that. They're either sitting on a dragon or don't know any better.
Tread cautiously now.
I might pay for not throwing that 6. Yep.
Sometimes there is simply no knowing.
I was dead either way with the 3 or the 6.
We must redouble our efforts.
You were dead either way. They had it both sides of you. Lewis! Yeah, they had me dead to rights. Nothing I could do about that one. Ping ping, try for a half. Ping ping happen. Maybe a thing. Why not? North is my flavor. Both Norths are down, so that just leaves you with a pair. Oh well. See what you stir. Okay. We'll do that. Be funny if you get the extra North and these. That'd be fun. I'd laugh. South has their own. Not like I'm televising what I'm doing. That's a fine draw.
Tread cautiously now.
No Ipikatsu for you. They've thrown 2. I don't have to drop the red.
Unfortunate, but such is life. We shall make up for the ground we lost, yes?
Think Louis is just going to splat you down? Could be. We got Akidora Dora, East Wind. Nice. I'll do that. I will chi that. I will Chipon Pon. Chipon Pon! Chi Chipon Pon. Chi Chipon Pon. I say if Rain's got that south again, 1 south, it'd be like, it happens. Okay. So I need to snag a 5, drop the dragon, and we're good. All pawn. Red's getting scarier. Do that. We got 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. This 3 tiles to get out with a 4, 5, 6. Also 4 tiles for 7. I'd like them to throw it. Because they got the most points? Yeah. Now, because they got the 9, close enough.
Victory is at hand, is it
I'll
not?
take a base Ron. 50% more from you, East Dora, Akidora.
You put forth your best effort.
I'll have some of those
Well
points
done.
back off of you. Thank you. You would you like to hold on to? I'd love to have held on to. What? There's a flying big butt in there. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. Yep. 8. 8, 8. Throw this 8. 8, 8. Cool. Throw that east wind then. Alrighty. All I need is a 1 and a 1. A 1 and a 1? A 1 and a 1. That's not one of the ones I want. North has north. You won't get it. There's already a 1 down. You just threw a second 3, and they've got a 1, 2, 3 over here. They want to keep their hand closed. Their hand's pretty close. They just dropped the last 2 tiles, so either way off or not. Stay to the plan. Stick to the plan. Sad. If I'd kept the 6s, that I'd have a pure double cheat. 6, 6, 7, 7. Is that a triple mix cheat? Yep. Nothing you can do. Make that aligned, though. Yeah. Oh, you're scared.
Wow, this looks promising.
I'll go with it. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking for a 1 or 4. 1, 4's down. That gives me 3 tiles there, 4 tiles on the 1s. And it looks like I've been trying to build character. Yeah, because you only threw the 8 initially, and then you threw all this.
Victory is at hand, is it not? You won't rest on these laurels, of course.
East 4, within 2,000 striking. Pair of 8s, pair of that. You got a for your hand, don't you? Oh, I absolutely have a for my hand. I can't pawn that. I could, but it doesn't do me any good. And if I throw this, actually, I can go to a Tanyo style hand. Sounds like a better play? It does. Four, 5, 6. I like it. Could have had 4, 5, 6, 7. Started that throwing those earlier, probably. Cool. B2-2. Workable. Pair of 7s.
6677. How much would you love to get the 4? 2, 3, 4, 5. 789, 789. You just threw 4. I'll dip that. Oh no. Yeah, you got my 5s. Okay. I understand what you have. Right? Yep. You'll throw 2.
Tread cautiously now. Victory is at hand, is it not? You won't rest on these laurels, of course.
Success!
A refreshing diversion, made all the more enjoyable by your victory.
That's rough for Louise. It is to have the starting point where you're ahead of everyone and then watch it just get eaten back by the person who was in last place. Watch them climb right back up again. You just like no, they're within 2,000 point striking distance. It's like, no, go away, don't win anymore. They win on all pawn, they'll take it from me. No, and they did. Oh no. And all you can do is, you know, they did nothing wrong, but they really didn't. Not really. You took them twice. I did. But like I said, from what I was throwing and what I actually nailed them on, there was no way to know. Oh, right? It was honestly just a case of, well, maybe this tile's safe. Type thing. Right? Yeah. So, like I said, I can't fault them for anything, any bad part of their play. Someone might do a deeper dive on, oh, you could have done this with this. You have to know exactly every tile in your hand, and I don't. Plus what they were thinking. Yep. And I can't do that. Nope. Silver Comet ahead of me, followed by a White Knuckle and Silver Comet. Monte Argenta. Well, fat birds need to get out of my road. The reversal takes them on the inside. Ooh, White Knuckle smacks into the bird thing. Did not get that. Damn it. Glory had his shield up at the right moment, and Hard Knocks is the one who actually pulled that out. You lost it, Hard Knocks. Take you in the corner. I'm not fast enough to catch Glory, but I won't get passed by you. Nope, mine. Second place. Playing filthy like that, don't win this. So it's just pure luck that Glory had that? It'd have to be. Right? You know, or it could just be they've got a very long shield and they know how, you know, the race is a minute 24.
Your shield's like 40 seconds type, or 30 seconds, right? Yep. So you look at the timer and go, oh, you know, just at this point in the race, there's only like 20 seconds to go, so you hit the shield and you're just immune for the remainder of the race. It's like the 40 seconds of absolute silence. It's like, ah! In a race that's over in literally 80 seconds, hitting that at the second half of the thing, it's just like, shut you down. It's like, no! Oh, and we have a 2-2. Oh, I hear a ping right off the bat. Wait for jockeys to complete their preparations. Loading. Blue Icy. Good luck. Here we go. I didn't hear a ping. No, I didn't hear a ping right off the bat. That's gonna suck. Any good stuff in the middle? Nope. That's crap. I want to hit that. It blues right on my tail. Do I have enough of a lead to get in there? No. Oh, no! Close. GG. Oh. That one was tight. Right tight. Holy crap. 0.02 or 0.09. Oh no, 0.19 actually, yeah. Close one. GG. Oh, just enough of a burn in front. Go again? One more. One more just because we're this way. Now that's chocobo racing. So you would probably say excel over cunning. Cunning just doesn't lose much stamina in the corner, so you can take the corners without losing speed, stamina type thing. That's what your cunning's good for. Okay. Excel, though, is the opposite. It allows you to slow down, speed up more. Just me. Aw. I was hoping they'd go again pretty quick. And they didn't. Oh well. Roban's Rage. Hard Knuckles. Primal Judgment. This Omega X. Omega X is right off the bat for the Bezier thing. Everyone pull over the corner. Dung, 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 dung. Ooh, almost that corner again. I'll have it. Take the corner wide just in case that bird does its thing, and we'll come in on tight. Use that politely. Extra fuel in the tank, and we're on the inside corners. What you got? Bird fat, make the bird wide. Yeah. Don't touch those, you don't need to. Do nothing for me. Okay, it's only a sprint. More than enough to get to the end. Sorry, Hard Knocks. Omega X, get this. Robon's Rage. Ailport's Pride. Robigen. Primal Judgment. Neo Ether. And Hard Knocks coming up the last. He's School of the Hard Knocks indeed. Bonus awarded to the best racer of Omega X. I don't think I've done a better time. 19.38 or 83. That is tight. That is a very tight race. Tight enough to go? Tight enough to go. Right. Time to run away for the day. So, what mischievous monstrositables that we'll be up to tomorrow? Not certain. You're not certain? I'm not certain. Glad we finished off the Blue Mage today, though. Yay! Fully mastered, fully mastered. Another case of Blue Mage's blues. All done. So tomorrow, Starfield. More people seem to enjoy the game. Yay! And then, of course, you'll be diving into Cyberpunk come the fall. Absolutely. I will double check when, see if I can actually, speed up, slow down. Main quest is still needed to be done. We're still doing the side quest stuff first before we do the main. I don't think I need to, though. But, it was the plan, and I'm going to stick to it. Really? Yep. See what we do? See how we do. Yes, indeed. Go cause all the mischief. But we got to go, so we better play it out. Absolutely. So, with that said and done, we got to run. But don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow with Starfield, Game of the Week. Right, that's our Friday, Saturday. So tomorrow evening at 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, we will be into Starfield. Our general run with the whole tearing up the space lanes. That's right, we're trying with the whole Terran Alliance in this, and we saw how well the whole world seems to be changed because the gear seems to be unhooked from the level. If that's the case, then technically playthrough 1, you shouldn't put any points into combat. Really? Really? Because until the numbers start getting big, it's sort of kind of pointless. It's needed early on in most of the Bethesda games because the loot is tied to level. So you can't get better guns until you're later, but now you can get better guns without the level. Really? Really? X-Tech comes from any run you can get into? Yep. At the end of the run for goodies. So we'll get into more of that tomorrow. Monday, we're back into the North Occult. It's basically drive up some more things. Absolutely. We'll do a quick look at what the tower requires. We'll see if we're good enough to basically smack it. We have the gear that says you should be about right. Not the advanced gear, but just the good gear for it. So, absolutely, absolutely. That's the plan. So, if you're in for that, hey, we'll see you Monday through this. Tuesday's back on timers and this. But I gotta go, end of the show. So thank you if you tuned in tonight. If instead you catch this on the replays, hey, thank you. And if you watch this on the YouTube upload, hey, we enjoy it. Right? We gotta go. I know, time's up. So much fun tonight, but I hope you'll tune in next time.